Alright Cody, so today's training session, we're going to be doing exercises that are mostly focused around squats and rows. Okay? We'll be going through each one, we'll be reviewing and going through how to do it, giving you a couple cues to work on as you're actually performing the exercise. Also, we're going to be looking at different things that might create concentric failure, meaning your inability to perform the rep as prescribed with the weights. Okay? So whether that means you just can't do the rep or something kind of goes a little awry in the action. Okay? So we're going to be working up to a set that involves that concentric failure. So the first exercise we'll be working on is a kettlebell goblet squat. There, and then I'll just do a manual edit and alright. And hold on. So the kettlebell goblet squat, we've talked about squat movements before, right? I'm going to go through and demonstrate it for you and look at a couple things. And for you, the biggest things is keeping your elbows in, that chest high, and knees out. Okay. So I'm going to show you what it looks like. You can watch, and then I'm going to show you a couple faults that would cause concentric failure for you. Okay. We're going to be doing 10 reps of this squat today. So kettlebell up on the chest, elbows in, same as a normal squat, all the way down, all the way up. Breathing will look like this. Faults. Remember how I said the knees in? On your way up, if your knees are kind of buckling. Or if you bow, meaning this. On the way up, your hips come up before your chest. Okay? So we'll start our sets of 10. Okay. Alright. Another set of 10. And we're elbows in, keeping the feet fully on the ground, especially your heels. Knees wide. Okay. When you're ready. Squeeze those elbows in. Good. 4, 5. Squeeze those elbows. Good. 7, 8. So the right knee got a little squirrel on you, and we'll count it good there. Okay. Alright, so the next exercise we're going to be doing is called a Yates row. Otherwise, it's a bent over row with your palms facing up, or supinated if you will. So with this one, the biggest thing is keeping your back nice and straight. Keeping that bent over position, especially when you're rowing, so you're not pulling your body forward towards the barbell. Okay? For you, the biggest thing to keep your mind on is shoulders are down and you're pulling back with your shoulders instead of just your arms. Yeah. Okay. So I'm going to show you how to set up. You're going to basically approach the bar, wherever your hands touch, you're going to just flip your grip there. Feet and knees underneath the bar. You're going to lift the bar and the weight with your legs. Step back a couple notches. Chest up. I'm just going to push my hips back, let my knees bend until the barbell reaches about the top of my kneecaps. Okay. From here, I'm just going to pull the bar up to my waist. I'm just looking kind of dead ahead, basically at the base of the squat rack. Yeah. Okay. When I'm coming down, I don't want to see shoulders giving that position. What I mentioned before about the back, I don't want to see it round as I'm pulling. And I don't want to see shrug. See how the bar is now away from my thighs because I shrugged? Shoulders down, in place, eyes forward. All right, I'm setting up another set of 10 here. Remember a long, strong spine. Feet a little bit closer together in your stance. Let the knees open up and the hips open up to support. Here we go. Stand up nice and tall first. Nice and tall. And hips go back. Keep going, eyes down to the base there. Shoulder blades, mid back. Here we go, 10 reps, go. Relax up here. Keep that bone on the thighs, pull down, strong spine. And good. At about 4, your spine slowly kept trying to bend.
Yeah.
Alright, so our next exercise is, you call it a supported split squat or a caged split squat. It's a split squat, which is basically a non-moving lunge, in which we're going to use some support with our hands to help get rid of some of the balance requirements for a split squat, and allow you to focus on the movement as a whole. Okay? So it's going to look like this. It's going to start out like a split squat. Feet kind of between the cage of the squat rack here. Hands a little low, and then you're going to step back into your split squat stance. Now, at the top of the split squat, my legs are kind of straight, but not extended or hyperextended, right? They have a little bit of bounce to them. My left heel's off the ground, my back heel's off the ground. I'm just going to use the squat rack as a little bit of support to go all the way down into the squat, knee touches the ground if it's available to you, and back up. Again, we're looking at some movement faults that we want you to avoid, or that's going to cause me to stop your sets. First one being that if you come up and dump forward. Second one being if you come up and your knee or ankle tanks inwards. Or if you come up and you're pushing backwards, as opposed to this sort of elevator up and down motion.
Yeah.
Okay? So whenever you're good and ready, we'll start with the right foot forward, left foot back. Toes pretty much forward, especially on that front leg. So toes in a little bit more. Yeah. Alright, when you're ready, step back. Remembering chest high, up and down in your motion. Big step back. A little bigger. When you're ready, all the way down and up for 10. Good. Alright, good. Take a little mini breather, and then we'll come back in very shortly here. You can switch to your left leg going forward. So you go ahead and step in when you kind of let your breath come down a little bit. And when you're ready, same thing, other side. Here we go. Big step going back with the right foot, left leg stays forward. Again, keeping that knee out. Right knee is a little squirrely. Let's make sure it's tightened up a little bit more on the left. Big step back. Here we go. All the way down and up like an elevator. That's good. It's a good final set. Pretty decent number of reps after all the reps we've done thus far.
Yeah.
Alright, so our next exercise is an elastic pull down. So we're using a different rowing direction. So we're pulling from here to here. The last one we did was palms up. This one we're going palms down elbow is going to stay wide, okay? The same faults I'm looking for is to make sure our shoulders aren't moving, right? So we're not going from here, shoulders up, and then pulling the shoulder up and dumping it forward, right? Okay. Same long spine, same full range of motion. So I'm going to demonstrate what it looks like here. So grab the handles, walk back until you have a fair amount of tension in your hands. Okay. And you're just going to drop down into a bit of a lunge and then bow forward. Palms towards the ground. So again, my shoulder blades are down and back. I'm going to pull down. And as I'm coming up and keeping my shoulder blades down, I'm not allowing the shoulder blades to jump up. Okay. Right? Nice strong position. Wide pull and back up. Okay. Alright, another set of 10. Finding that tension in the hands, dropping to one knee. Okay, palms facing down, bow forward, head down on the floor, relaxing up here, and here we go. Nice tension in the back of the row. Good, depth grip on the handles, elbows wide. Good. Good. Get some tension here, pull down, yeah. More. Actually, we're good there. Your right trap's sneaking up towards your ear. Good. Awesome. So this next exercise, another squatting motion. This one's just a body weight squat, but it's a squat and a half. So what we're going to be looking at is you're going down to the bottom of the squat, coming up just a little bit, so that you're past parallel, meaning your hips are just above your knees. Yeah. Back down. Okay. Full stand. Okay. So that down, middle, down, up is 1 rep. Okay. Again. Theme of the day today is going for 10 reps. Okay. So we're going to be looking at the same things. Make sure the knees aren't caving in, so you're pushing those knees out, keeping them active with the glutes. And we're keeping that chest high. So when you're doing that up and down, we're not letting the chest and upper body tank forward. Okay, so I'll show you what it looks like. It's not a race, it's a nice and controlled movement. All the way down, up, down, stand. Okay. Okay. Ready to go? I think so. Okay. Alright, so like I said, another set of 10. Remember to keep that chest high. Straight up and down basically in your squat. Knees out. Here we go. Down, up, down, 1. Good. Keep it going. I've done a lot of these. Just keep going. Keep those knees wide. We lost a little bit of depth of what needed to fall in that last one. We'll call it good there. Otherwise, good. So, this final exercise we're doing today is yet another row-based or pull-based exercise. Just a basic dumbbell row off the bench. Okay? It's going to sound like a broken record. Looking for that proper rowing motion without the trap shrugging and without that shoulder dumping forward at the end of the row. Okay? In this case, we're going neutral grip. So we did palm up, palm down on the previous rows and pulls. Go neutral grip. So to set up for this guy, knee on the bench, supporting hand near the top of the bench. Leg goes out like a kickstand, not hyperextended, but extended with some tension. Back's flat, eyes just kind of downcast. You're going to grab the weight, get it in place. Notice how my shoulder's already down. My shoulder blade is depressed. And I'm just going to row there. Okay? Again, trying to keep that shoulder blade down and not letting that shoulder drop at the end of the row. So, again, another set of 10.
Okay.
Alright, so your next set of 10, same thing, keeping that shoulder and shoulder blade down as you're pulling back on your row. Flat back off the hop. Here we go. Back, yeah. Big row, moving the whole arm and shoulder. Tons of tension, pull everything to where my hands touch it. Head down a little bit more. Alright, good. Other side, got a little struggling on the last couple reps there. See how the right side looks. Back flat, head down more, good. Tucking that shoulder, and here we go. Good, nice clean, pull down. Yep. And good, you're dumping a little bit. So when I say dumping, in this case, you're kind of getting to the end points and rolling that shoulder forward on that last one. Otherwise, it started fine, everything is clean. It started to get a little bit of tension, and you're rolling to get that final bit as opposed to keep pulling. Good.